Hi everybody, this video will focus only on Havok and what's in his kit, as well as some combos. If you're looking for more information about this update or for the Avalon rework, check out my channel for those videos. Again, this video will not tell you how to play the class, only how to use its specials. With that said, I hope you enjoy the video. Havok is a rushdown duelist class that focuses on utilizing a puppet, but we'll get into that later. It has 900 HP, putting it at the same amount as Karai and Sakir. Immediately after spawning in, we can see that Havok utilizes a cape. The cape flows and moves in the wind and moves dynamically to match what the player is doing. Diving into its kit, Havok is unique in the sense that its light auto combo doesn't send the opponent away. It's the first class that allows you to easily continue the combo after LAC 4. HAC, or heavy auto combo, is equally unique because starting a combo with it blacklists LAC from ever being used. Using JAC, Havok envelops himself in his shadow, canonically named Eden, and swipes at the air in front of him. He's only got 2 moves in his air auto combo, and using his JHAC, or heavy air combo, skips straight to the last hit of his JAC combo. Similar to Karai, Havok gains his JAC back after air dashing. Havok's launcher is a low sweep followed up by a front jump kick, and his guard break causes shadowy spikes to pierce enemies. It's worth noting that his guard break can pierce level 1 super armor. Havok's break skill is Breakdown, which used to refresh the usage of auto combos, but now it decreases the opponent's defense. For more info on that, check out my video covering every change in this update. Moving on to specials, Havok's SP1 summons Eden. Immediately, we notice 3 things. The cape is gone, Eden is moving across the floor, and there's this bar right next to you. This bar is your shadow meter. If it runs out, Eden automatically disappears. You can refill your bar after landing some hits. If you have a target, using SP1 while Eden is out will cause it to home in on the target. After being redirected 4 times, inputting SP1 for 5th time will cause Eden to leave. Also, you can modify SP1 to make Eden leave immediately. While we're still talking about Eden, it's important to note that Eden acts separately from Havok. This means that you can use SP1 and then start attacking with LAC while remotely piloting Eden. But how does Eden attack? Well, using HAC, or your heavy auto combo while Eden is out, causes it to turn into a drill. This does massive shield damage and is very dangerous if you don't block it. Luckily though, it doesn't have hit stun unless you're already in a combo. SP2 and SP3 are also reliant on Eden. SP2 causes it to turn into a saw blade that travels quickly but has terrible scaling. SP2 can also be modified to cause the saw blade to move in the opposite direction that Eden is facing. It's also worth noting that using SP2 doesn't cause Eden to disappear, meaning you can follow it up with something like HAC. SP3 causes it to turn into a guillotine. This move is amazing for anti-air or continuing your combos, but it's very taxing on your shadow meter. SP4 is another solid anti-air tool that Havok has in its disposal. On its own, using SP4 will cause Havok to do a forward flip. It's pretty solid as a movement tool in the event you need to run from something like Karai SP7. However, if you use SP4 while in the flip, it'll cause Havok to do a downward spiking kick. This move deals about 70 true damage if you use it mid-flip and has crush properties. If you don't have the space to do a flip, you can just jump and use SP4. This version of the move does not deal true damage and does not have crush properties. Moving on to SP5, this move causes Havok to summon a spike from the ground. This move has sweep properties and only has hit stun mid combos or on counter hit. It can also be modded to be brought closer. SP6 is a grab, and just like Virtue's SP5, this grab cannot be comboed off of. Now I know what you're thinking. Dusk, doesn't this create an unblockable? I mean, what if Eden is active and Havok tries to use SP6? Well, lucky viewer, we have thought about that and made SP6 a physical attack while Eden is out, meaning that you can block this move. Be careful though, because it can still bypass level 2 super armor even while Eden is active. SP7 causes Havok to explode into a shadowy mess and summon a giant monster called Aphid. This move deals 200 damage, and you are able to combo off of it if it's a counter hit. It's also worth mentioning that Havok is extremely vulnerable during the startup, but he does have iframes during Aphid's animation. Havok SP8 is the first of its kind because it's a counter. It only triggers on physical hits, so be wary of that. It is also by far the most detailed attack in all of BM2, rivaling that of Sacair's SP8. That covers all of his kits, so let's see a couple of his combos. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed learning about Havok, and make sure to hop on the game to mess around and make your own combos. Also be sure to check out my video covering the Avalon rework and the video about every change in this update, cause there are a lot. Subscribe to stay tuned for future uploads and BM2 videos. Thank you.